A former security guard who worked at controversial US-backed aid centres in Gaza has told the BBC that he witnessed colleagues opening fire on civilians who were waiting for aid. Since the US-backed Gaza Humanitarian Foundation centres opened in May, the United Nations says more than 400 Palestinians have reportedly been killed near the sites. And this week, hundreds of charities said that Israeli soldiers routinely open fire on Gazans seeking aid. Israel denies this. But the whistleblower says that staff working for the foundation also used machine guns to fire on Palestinians who posed no threat. The foundation has said the claims are categorically false. Lucy Williamson sent this report from Jerusalem as Israel has barred international journalists from entering Gaza independently.
Days after Gaza's new aid operation began, one US security guard was already having doubts. He gave us this footage from inside site number 4, showing colleagues firing on a departing crowd of Palestinians, he said. First machine gun fire from a watchtower, then more than 20 shots from a nearby guard.
When this guy was shooting into this group, this man dropped to the ground and was motionless. Then the other contractor who was standing there was like, "Damn, I think you got one." And then they laughed about it.
The former security contractor, who asked that we hide his identity, said his complaints were ignored.
I brought this to the attention of the leadership directly. I was like, I don't. And then the leadership said to me, "Well, you have no way of knowing that person was hit with a bullet. Maybe they tripped. Maybe they were tired and they passed out."
He said he witnessed several occasions when contractors shot at or injured Palestinians, including one woman who was lifted limp and unconscious onto a donkey cart after being hit with a stun grenade. Team leaders referred to Gazans as the zombie horde, he said, and instead of clear rules of engagement, had given this advice to contractors.
You have the inherent right of self-defense. If there's anything that you feel uncomfortable with, shoot and ask questions later. If you feel threatened, shoot to kill, and ask questions later.
That's a direct quote.
That's a direct quote. And if we're on a site and somebody, is any way aggressive towards you, take them out.
GHF said the claims were false and that civilians had never come under fire at one of its sites. But an internal report seen by the BBC suggests significant numbers of Gazans were harmed in some way during distribution over a 12-day period.
The GHF narrative that no one at a site has been injured, hurt, shot at is an absolute bold-faced lie. And they know it. It's not a, "Oh, we didn't know that," or, "Oh, we weren't aware of that." They are aware of it because I made them aware of it and they've seen it.
This new distribution system, which Israel says is designed to stop aid going to Hamas, has been widely criticised for forcing vast numbers of people to walk through active combat zones to a handful of overcrowded sites. Condemned by international aid organisations and Gazans themselves, it's also now being accused of negligence from within. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, Jerusalem.